Do you know what happened?
Yeah, there were 17 students who got murdered by a 19-year-old named Nicholas Cruz, and they blamed it on mental illness on his part. My name is Amula Alden.
All right, cool. And you are in the...
I'm in the Academy of Unified Arts. I'm the liaison.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Yeah. My name is Miss Gollop.
Okay, yes. And then, what is your occupation?
I have been a teacher this is my 6th year. For the past 3 years, I've been teaching digital art. This is my 2nd year at Mainland.
Back in time, how did you feel when you found that out?
And when I was thinking about it, it reminds me of like the news I hear around Syria and Palestine, which is like where my family originates from. And there's so much violence and so many families who don't know whether they're gonna see their mothers, their daughters the next day. And for me to think in a country like this, for the same exact type of fear to be held in kids in a place where it's supposed to be a safe space for kids is a very terrifying thought.
Where were you? What were you even doing at the time when you found out?
I was here. I was teaching. It was last year. Yeah, I mean, we were here. We were watching it unfold in a sense. We were listening to what was happening. We were, we knew what had happened. And I mean, for it being here so close when Parkland's only like three hours away, it really hit home.
Look out for your peers. Like, look out for them. It's like, don't do it for the sake of like, oh, I'm scared they're gonna shoot up the school. Like, no, like, look at it for the sake of like, how are they doing? Like, how are they feeling? Like, are they feeling overwhelmed? Like, make sure that you make every peer around you feel like that they have somebody to talk to or they have somewhere to go to when they feel like the pressure is building up.
Be aware of who you are, be aware of your impact, and to be aware of the fact that you have the ability to check on those around you, and you have the ability to say what you need to say. I just think that a lot of people think that their words don't matter or that they're not important, and it's not true. Everybody's important.
I feel like at the end of the day, all the politics have to be put to the side because kids, like mothers, daughters, sisters, brothers, like somebody's nephew, like somebody's best friend is being killed in a school. A school is supposed to be a safe space for a kid. You're supposed to grow in a school. You're supposed to make connections. You're not supposed to fear if you're gonna make it to the next day.
We have to not take for granted the time we have on this earth, and we can't take for granted the fact that all of us right now are on this planet at the same time, And I think it's important for us to remember that right now is when we're living, and right now is when we can make a change. So check on those around you, make sure people are good. If you see something that's weird, say something. And, students, if you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody you don't know in your class, but you can notice that they've been a little weird, tell your teacher. And teachers, know your students.
Good.
I think whenever people take the time to voice their opinion is effective. Women wouldn't have rights if they wouldn't have taken to the streets. African Americans wouldn't have rights if they wouldn't have taken to the streets. I think it's important for us to say what we need to say, do what we need to do, and as weird as it sounds, and maybe people don't feel like it's gonna do anything because you're just out there in the street like yelling some stuff. But the thing is that at least makes you feel like you're putting your energy towards making progress. And I think anytime you're putting your energy towards what you want or what you want to see, that's powerful.